Hello, welcome. My name is Okamaka Amis. So this short video is to show you around a wonderful tool you should get for your business called ERP Business Management Software. So it's a software that can be used by businesses that produce what they sell, those that do buy and sell, those that offer services, and even businesses that use the product they sell to still produce other things. Like you sell hair bundles and you still use the bundles to make wigs. Okay, this software is highly customizable in the sense that it will be configured to suit your own unique business needs. Whatever you want is what will be configured on the software. Another thing you need to understand is that this software can be used to manage as many branches of your business as possible that you have and as many warehouses as possible that you have. Now take a look at here. This is the main office where we are. Look at two branches that are registered under it. You can register more than even one. Okay, now also take a look at here. We have these offices and their corresponding warehouses. Now this software understands that products are stored in warehouses. So maybe you just have one store, you don't have any other separate warehouses where your products are. The software understands that yes, that is your store and also your warehouse. Okay, so as soon as we register we set you up on the software, the name of your business automatically becomes your head office, and the system will create an automatic warehouse for you. Okay, so if you now have other warehouses, some people have multiple warehouses, but maybe one or two offices. So let's say you have one office and many warehouses. It will register them here. Or maybe you have one office, one warehouse, everything, you register them here. But as soon as you have a branch, there must be a corresponding warehouse. Okay. The software also is such that, like I said, is so highly configurable, customizable, in the sense that you decide what you want your staff to do with the software. Okay, so it is a software you can use to control the activities of your staff. You can say, okay, the person that is writing invoice will not write receipt. The person that is giving customer products will not write invoice. You decide. You can also say the person that is writing the invoice will not delete any invoice the person has successfully written. Okay, you can also do that, all right? So all you just have to do is and again, it's a software where you can create the functions that you want in your business. For instance, you want someone who is your accountant, you know that person can still come and go. Do you understand? So all you just need to do is to decide what your accountant can do. This is where you decide, you write accountant and you decide what the accountant can do here. Then while registering users, okay, while registering users, all you just have to do is to say this person is an accountant, and everything you say the accountant can do, the person will be able to do it. Again, you can decide when you want your staff to sign up, the days you want them to work, okay, and you now select who they are. Once you select who they are, what they can do will just pop up. All right, then it's also a software you can use to manage all your business operations and your processes as a small business owner. So here is your admin, everything that has to do with managing your staff, managing the offices, we see them here. Your accounting functions, your finance, your banking, all of them will be done here. Okay, everything that has to do with relationship with your supplier, okay, how you are buying from the supplier, whether you are owing or the supplier is owing you, everything will be done in this module. Okay, everything will be done in this module depending on what you want. Everything that has to do with the products that you have produced, okay, how they are coming in, is it from returns, okay, is it from the production, okay, you will see everything here. Do you do transfer? Everything that has to do with your product going out, you transfer both to your supplier back, that is, you return back to your supplier, you see everything here. Everything that has to do with your raw materials will be here. This is where you manage how you are using it, how you are buying it, how it's coming in, how you are using it, all of them will be here. How you are buying it will be here. How you are using it, this is where you track them. Everything that has to do with your sales can also be tracked here. Okay, everything that has to do with your sales can be, this is where you will track them. Then your customers, everything that has to do with your customer relationship, this is where it will be. So you see that all your operations can be managed here and your unique processes. Then let us look at some of the pain points that you have as a someone into production. Many of you have this problem of having a trying to cost the material you are using, or tracking your recipe, having a recipe. So someone that is into production, one thing you want to guide against is theft and misuse of material. So you want to be sure that if you have, let's say you have a bag of flour, that you're able to use the bag of flour for the number of items that you're supposed to use them, and the system can help you track it. So all you just have to do to get this done is to come over here. First of all, we're going to create our recipe using this software. If you have gone into my pricing course, you understand what recipe is. So recipe is just you trying to tell the system what you need to produce what. Okay, let's view the production requirements or recipe here. Okay, let's view all of them. Let's not just view all, let's not just view one. So here we have been able to tell the system that, see, to make let me show you this item, this particular one. This one is peanut burger unbranded. To make 10 buckets of it, this is our bucket, that these are the materials we need, and this is the cost. Okay, are you seeing them? Now you also do the same for all your items. Now what do you want to understand? This is the first thing you will do to create your recipe. Now you have your essence of this is the base, this is the base. So with the base you can get another one. Now maybe at the end of your production, or at the end of the period, or you want to produce a certain quantity, you want to know the material you should issue out, or you want to compare the material that have been used for production, whether it generates the required quantity of your output. Okay, you have produced 100 buckets of your branded peanuts. Is it the required material that was used, or was anyone stolen or spoiled? How do you do that? You just come over here, you use your you use production requirement calculator. You will tell the system, you can use this whether you want to produce or you want to confirm input and output. So I'm telling the system that, okay, I'm going to make 100 buckets of chin-chin. Alright, the system will tell me, okay, now look at it, that this is the material that you're supposed to use. This is the needed material to make chin-chin. You can also do this for your, peanuts. You can also do this for your chin-chin. Okay? Now that you have done that, you now want to check the actual material used through your material usage module. You come over here because the person issuing the material is supposed to use the system to record materials issued. So you view material usage. You want to view all the materials you have used to check it against what you should use. So it's not telling you, oh, you use baking powder, you use this. So all you just have to do is, you will not compare. You made 100 peanut burger. You also check that of the chin-chin that you've made and other ones. You will not compare. The item I'm supposed to use with this, use this with this. Is it the same thing? Based on the materials you need for each production, you will not do comparison. So when you are going, we are going to illustrate more, but this is how you compare input against what output. And if anything is wrong, you check. Another issue that you have is the issue of damages. Okay, you don't want to come back and your staff will tell you this has damage. This is why you need to learn how to measure your materials. And even if any item has damage, any material or product has damage, your staff supposed to tell you through the software also. Your staff supposed to tell you through the software also. So when I go to view material in stock, so I'll stop this video. So when I go to view material in stock, okay, I want to know the item, under here. Now, if any part of this material has spoiled, the staff supposed to come here and remove it, and not just removing it physically, so that you come and see that some item has spoiled and you check it. Okay, you want to compare the in and out of your material. You want to see how many material I have today, how many I've used, and what is remaining. To do that, you quickly come over to your material card. Those who do stores will understand what we mean by bin card. So here the system is telling you, opening store, this is what you have, this is what you brought in, this is the one you used. Are you getting me? This is what you have, this is one you brought in, and this is one you use. You see their value. You check, you can now compare with what you have physically. Now you want to check like the quantity of item you have. You don't want to check it by in, out. You want to check it by like all of them. You want to see all of them. This is where you check it. Okay, are you seeing it? Sorry, this is blocking me. Well, yes, this is where I'm supposed to even keep it. So are you seeing it to show you the quantity? It's telling you that you do this one, you have 205 bags, 44 kg. So you're measuring, you buy in bag and use in kg. It will show you everything. Also here, you can also here check the cost price, if the cost price are not the same. So if the cost price have changed, you can change it here. Under your product, you want to also understand the in and out of your product. What came in today, what went out that day, and all those stuff. You can also check it here. Okay, you can also view your general stock card the same way you can view your material stock card. To do that, you just come over here, you click here, it will show you. Okay, there was nothing available, but we brought in today. So we produced and we brought in today. We have given out this. Now, if somebody may want to say, okay, this thing that is telling me in and out, what actually happened? Is it in by purchases or by returns? So you can actually click here, or let's go to the other side, the view stock, so that we see everything happening. We want to see the quantity at a go and not by what was available before, what came in, and all those stuff. So here you can now see what you actually have. This is like the back end of your products. Okay, here you can register your wholesale price. Maybe you sell, maybe if you are buying one, this is the price. You are buying a dozen, this is the price. You can set everything here. Here, like I was saying the other time, you want to understand the same way you send this thing to warehouse bin, the other one you can do it here. So I want to understand the in and out. Oh, I have seen, this is what I have available, this is what came in, what actually happened, how does this product come in. This is where you can see it. Okay, so here it will explain to you that this one, the product came in because you produced and you brought it in. This one left because it sells. If it is returns, you will see it. If it is damage or anything, you will see. If it's adjustment, you also see it to understand what actually happened. Another thing you may want to understand is, I want to know how my product are performing, which one is selling the highest. Okay, you just come over here. So here, you will tell the system, if you want to know the item that have sold the highest by quantity, you just click here and it will appear. You want to know the one that sold the highest by event, that is the number of invoices written, you will see it here. You want to know the one that have sold the highest by amount, you see it here. You want to know the least performing item, you can see it here. So let's just do one sample. I want to see the items that have sold highest by amount, the one I received the highest amount of money. Look at it, is this changing? Okay, so this is it. It will show you how your item have performed. Okay, another thing that many of you is, oh, I want to know my profit. I've shown you before, but this is very simple. Or you just come over here, you come over to your financial reports. You can check your profit and loss statement from here. You can also check it from here. Income statement by sales, you can also check it from here. Okay, select the location you want, or you go to that location and see it. Are you seeing your profit? Okay, you want to know your item, that is the item you have sold so far. Do you understand? The particular product you have sold, you want to see them, not their performance, but you want to see all the items that you have sold. All you just have to do, you come over to your sales icon. Okay, then you click on view sold products. Okay, so this report, the system will show you, we summarize your items based on category. Okay, under peanut burger, it will show you all the products you sell under peanut burger, the quantity you have sold. You also see it under changing how many you have sold. Are you seeing? You can also see your cost of goods sold, your profit margin just at a glance. All right, another thing is that you can also use this software to track your order. Okay, we can configure it to track your order. You want to track those you have delivered to, order status, those that will be picking up, you'll be delivering the process, the address of the delivery when you are delivering it. Okay, it's a very comprehensive software, and I'm looking forward to you chatting us to get started to use this software. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.